Gravy. All right, this one's for Carol. I just roasted a whole chicken, and what I did is I roasted it on top of a wire rack with some fresh herbs, but I kept a pan down there to catch the drippings. And you can see that there's a lot of burnt on stuff. I've put this over the burner on high heat, and what I'm trying to get is this this bubble here. I don't know if you can see that really working there. So to the drippings here, I just added a little bit of chicken stock. I'm going to be making my own from the bones, so I'm just using the stuff that's in my pantry. Anyway, from this point, what we want to do is get some cheap white wine. I keep usually Pinot Grigio around just for this occasion. So this pan's nice and hot. It's bubbling, it's boiling. What we want to do is deglaze it. So, we pour in the wine. The wine is close to room temperature, so this won't take long to come back up to a boil. Actually, it's working there in the back. So, very gently, I'm going to try to scrape the pan without throwing all the stuff everywhere. The more of this stuff you get up off the bottom, two things. Number one, it makes your gravy taste better. Number two, it makes your pan easier to clean. Alright, so I think that will just about do it. Now, what I need to do now is get this into a hot saute pan, because I want to reduce the alcohol and then start to incorporate things like butter. So this should be fun. Try to pick this up and pour it. Now what I did, I have a wire strainer in the frying pan and a paper towel in there. And I want to pour the contents of this pan through the paper towel, through the strainer, to capture only the liquid, and none of the additional bits and pieces. So the paper towel will do most of the job. Strainer will do quite a bit of the rest. And at this point, the benefit of getting the pan nice and hot is that we've got the alcohol reducing off of this now. And from this point, all we're going to do once the alcohol reduces is stir in butter. I'll probably use for this much gravy, just to give you an idea of what we got here. This will reduce by about half. I'll probably use about 3 tablespoons of butter, get it nice and rich, and then stir in about a tablespoon of flour at a time, whisking it in nice and easy, making sure it gets back up to temp without getting boily again. And then season it just simply with salt and pepper from there, because the juices in the pan already had seasonings from sage, rosemary, parsley, thyme, salt and pepper, things of that nature. So taste as you go, thicken it up with butter, and then whisk in some flour, and you'll be in great shape.